Hi, my name's Tunde, but most people call me T. I'm from London, South London, yeah, and I started sailing when I was 16. I got involved because I spent a little bit of time outside my deputy headmaster's office, and he got chatting to me and asked me one time, did I want to go on a cruise? And that's how I got involved. I was thinking QE2, but then I saw the picture of the Sir Winston Churchill and I kind of fell in love with how it looks, and then I got the bug from then and been sailing for I don't know, about 20 years from that date.
Yourself?
Hi, my name's Andy Rose. Although I grew up in London, I'm actually from Cardiff. How I got involved was in a similar sort of way to Tunde, really. I was getting mixed up with a bad crowd and got pointed in the direction of West India Dock, where a refit was being had already commenced, and I got offered a sort of voluntary position, helping out on a refit. From that, I sailed on the Winston Churchill and the Malcolm Miller quite a few times, and things progressed from that.
Um, there's quite a few, but meeting George, the bosun, because me, a little black woman from South London, seeing this humongous like BFG, that's what it looked like, the big friendly giant. And the thing I noticed about him was his hands. You know, one hand is like 3 times the size of mine, but he's such a gentle giant, and he made me feel so at ease and welcome on the schooners.
And yourself?
I suppose that, like Tunde here, there's lots of things, but something that does stick in the mind was going up the English Channel in force winds approaching 12, and the complete trainee crew being confined to below decks, and they were obviously quite ill. And myself and Charlie and one other person had to get all the foresails down, and I was on the end of the bowsprit, which if you was in the dock was probably about 20 feet off the water, and I was sitting on the end trying to pull the sails down, and I was getting dunked into the water every time it pitched. So that was quite a memory, just the fear factor.
And what have you gained since then?
So much. I mean, I guess I had the chance to sail, and I didn't know that I'd ever get the chance to sail again. So it opened up a lot of doors for me. Met some good people, some who I'm still friends with now. Went to countries where I never thought I'd get the chance to go to. Learned plenty of skills. Just to improve my confidence as well. But communication and leadership and that kind of stuff. And because I'm not really a lover of the cold, I found myself a lot in the galley, and that improved my cooking skills. And one of the chefs, a guy called Derek Allen, may his soul rest in peace, he encouraged me to go off and go and get me chef's qualification. So I sailed as cook's arse, and then came back and did a trip as a few trips as cook. And one of the best ones was going to Canaries over Christmas for me to get paid to cook and drink rum, really, while you're out there out there under the sun. That was a beautiful thing.
Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Yeah.
And yourself?
In a similar sort of way as Tunde there. Lots of good people, genuine people. I lost touch with most of them through various reasons. I ended up moving to Cornwall and sort of cutting myself off from the previous life, which wasn't very good. But it did give me the confidence to actually get off and do something. Since then, I actually managed to get to a university, got myself a degree, and then went to sea in a professional capacity. And worked as an AB. I worked my way up, and now I'm a qualified master.
Brilliant. Yeah. I mean, there's that's just a little bit. There's so much more
Well,
we could probably say and do as to what the ships did for me and what I learned. It's not what it did. I learned a lot from that and taught people. Back in '84 when I first went, there wasn't many black people on the schooners, and there were some people who hadn't actually met a black person live, like this close. They'd seen them on TV, you know. So then it was, for me, that was an education, and also about educating people, say that not all black people are like this, and so that was good. So I learned from them and they learned from me, and sort of put to bed certain stereotypes. So that was important.
But no, the thing about sail training is it's not there to teach you how to sail. It's there to teach you how to get on with people. It's how to tolerate people in such a close space. Yeah. Understand their weaknesses, understand your strengths, your weaknesses, put them together, get a positive outcome. It's not about sailing, although it is on a sailing boat. Yeah, it's about individual people working as a team and overcoming a problem. And anyone that can do that, and especially anyone that can teach that and organise that, has got to be up there in anybody's estimation. Yeah, we've both matured and moved on, and got somewhere. There's a lot of people out there that never had the chance, and it's a shame.
I feel without the ships, there's a lot of things that have happened to me that wouldn't have happened without having the schooners in my life first. Definitely positive.
That's it. Lots of positives, very few negatives.